Now, shall we? So, the A-Leagues are back. It started on Friday night at Cooper Stadium. Adelaide, 3-0 win over Central Coast. Comprehensive performance. Very comprehensive performance. I thought Adelaide started the game quite well. Actually, no. I thought the game started relatively arm wrestle. I think both teams were trying to figure each other out. Obviously, this was a semi-final rematch of last year where Central Coast won quite convincingly. I thought it was a arm wrestle to start. I thought it was like a seesawing affair to start, and then as soon as Central Coast lose two very important players in Caltac and Qual, I just thought it was. I thought Adelaide had the game kind of in their grasp. They brought on Noah Smith and Dylan Wenzel-Halls, two players who aren't probably a different. I mean, Dylan Wenzel-Halls is pretty different to Adu Qual, so going forward, their ability to attack was a little bit different, was compromised. Their ability to attack was compromised, and I feel like they couldn't really get things going in the final third. And then Ben Halloran with a great finish just before halftime. So just before halftime, 38th minute. He cuts inside and delivers a peach of a right foot strike into the top corner. So, like off the bar kind of top corner. Yeah. So, fair play to him. Fair play to him for that. And then, of course, the penalty just after the hour mark kind of made it 2-0, and then Jacob Farrell gets 2 yellow cards in 2 minutes, sending him off, and then Nick Ansell with a bullet header scoring off the assist from Bernardo, which is good. I think Bernardo is a very good talent as well, by the way. Very, very good to see. Very good to see Irakunda's first A-League men's start. I thought that was pretty good to see. That battle with Farrell was very entertaining throughout. I thought it was a 50-50 kind of battle, to be honest. I don't think Irakunda really was able to dominate like he has done off the bench. Didn't really get into any positions where he could really test the goalkeeper or really get into those dangerous positions in the final third. But he kept Farrell accountable, and he really limited Farrell's ability to dominate the game that like he has done for a lot of last season. So yeah, Farrell got the yellow cards, or got the 2 yellow cards, which actually happened after Irakunda came off. So maybe there's a little bit of a psychological win for Irakunda there, that like Farrell comes off, or he comes off, Farrell gets 2 yellows. So even without him on the pitch, he still gets one up on him. So there you go. But yeah, I thought Irakunda's game was good. Farrell did well to nullify him for the most part, but there was a couple of instances where Irakunda just had the ball and just ran full pelt at Farrell. He just ran full pelt at Jacob Farrell, and I was like, if I was Jacob Farrell, I just wanted like, no, goodbye, just kill me. Like, I just imagine having Nestor Irakunda running full pelt at you. Yeah, no, thank you. So yeah, that was that game. Comprehensive win from Adelaide. The 2 games on the Saturday afternoon, Macarthur versus Brisbane, relatively boring-ish game. Nothing really to kind of ride home about there. 1-1 draw for Macarthur and Brisbane. Jay O'Shea scores. Jay O'Shea. Jay O'Shea scores, so that was pretty good for Brisbane. But not really. I watched this game and I didn't really take anything from it, so I guess it was that. A game I did take from, though, was the Melbourne City Western United. Now, this game was very good. This game was good. This was a very, very high quality game. So many good footballers on the pitch. It was very high quality, like very, very high quality. When you look at West United, I thought Wales had a very good game. Noah Botic had a good game, took his penalty quite well. And then the kind of piece de resistance, Daniel Pena. Like, you had Daniel Pena, you had Arslan on the other side, Tolgay Arslan. There you go. You had Arslan, Saki, Pena, all on the pitch at the same time, doing what they do best. All 3 are imports, all three are visa players, and they are exactly the type of players you want when you're importing them from other leagues. Just the ability to get the ball, take a man on, and just excite so many people, and really be a centerpiece of what is a very underrated league in terms of the quality. But I just thought, in this game you had Saki, Arslan, Pena, in the game after it, you had the likes of Marchach, who scored a very, very quality goal later on in the game to secure the win for Melbourne Victory. This weekend, what I took away, the biggest takeaway for me, was some of our visa players across the league are very, very good. I think we're in for a pretty good. I think we're in for a pretty good year. I think we are in for a pretty good year when it comes to visa players because we saw 4 of them really dominate on Saturday. There was a couple in the other games as well on both Friday and Sunday who were really able to show their class. And I mean, the season's only a 1 week old. We're going to see a couple of players come from nowhere and just really take the league by the scruff of the neck. So yeah, some of the performances by some of the visa players on the weekend were very, very good. And it just allows the homegrown players to learn to just not be the stars of the show, but just complement these players with a little bit more experience, a little bit more class, a little bit more like experience doing what they need to do to get the win. So yeah, very happy with most of the visa players that played. Very happy with most of the visa players that played. I thought Arslan was probably the pick of the bunch. He was exceptional. He was so good for Melbourne City. Even though they lost, even though they weren't able to get the job done, I thought he took his goal very well and was a shining light for Melbourne City in that game. Western United were very good. I thought Noel Botic had a pretty good game despite his goal coming from a penalty. I thought he was good around, besides that, I thought he was quite good. I thought his hold-up play was quite good. His ability to bring others into the game was quite good. Lockie Wales took his goal quite well. Dan Zaki was very good as well. So, like I said, even Dan Zaki, didn't even mention Dan Zaki, but Dan Zaki was very good. Dan Zaki was very good as well. So you had 4 players in that game who were very, very good. And even if we fast forward a couple of hours, you had Zidane Marchach scoring an unbelievable goal, just such a funny goal to put Victory 2-0 up and to secure the win. Big Dick Stud, as for fuck's sake, have coined him, the Big Dick Stud. So yeah, just a superb kind of game for a superb weekend, for a lot of the imports. Victory 1, 2-0. Yeah, just I want to touch on the Victory game just for a little bit. Victory 1, 2-0. Watching it from home, I didn't get the trip. I didn't make the trip up, but watching it from home, it really, they've got me. They've got me again. Victory have got me. The way we played, the fluidness going forward, the structure behind the ball, the visa players that we've brought in, I thought Zidane Marchach is a baller. He's definitely a big dick starters, for fuck's sake, have coined him that. He was very good, took his goal very well. Fornaroli, I thought, was pretty good. Arzani and Economides on the wings, if they can get some continuity in their games, if they can stay injury-free, they could be very, very good. I thought the Silva and Miranda at the back held their own. And Ryan Teague is a baller. Ryan Teague is very, very good. I said just before about how good all the visa players were. I think if we're taking a look at some homegrown talent, Ryan Teague was probably one of, if not the pick of the bunch over the weekend. He was exceptional. Dictating play, wasn't fazed by the occasion, was very, very good. So, yeah, these Victory boys... hopefully they can continue this because they've got me. They've got me back. I was a little bit disenfranchised by it last year. Poor performance after poor performance. The club was in a budget. The club was in turmoil. But if they can get things right on the pitch, they've got me. They've got me back. So very happy with their performance. Very pleased, and hopefully we can continue it because they were very good on the weekends. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say for that. Obviously the Sunday games. The Sunday games ended in a very, very boring game in Sydney, which I don't want to speak about because it was dull as fucking batshit. And Perth and Newcastle played a very entertaining 2-2 draw, which ended in a hilarious goal scored by Stamatopoulos. Stamatopoulos. There you go. Stamatopoulos, which is close to my name, but not quite. I've got no idea what the fuck Ollie Sayle was doing, but he decided to come out and grab the air or punch the air instead of the ball, and it was just bundled home at the back post. So there you go. That is all for today's episode.